Well, all good things have to come to an end. Gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the studio once again. Thomas, Johan, welcome.
Yeah, well, can you notice the distance between us?
Yeah, what happened there, Venice? Venice and Morocco. I thought you were such buddy-buddy the entire time.
No, we were 4 or 5 wars.
That many? Oh, maybe a couple.
Yeah, because we were on different sides and different coalitions.
But we had a bit of a competition going on over trade.
And you know, the funny thing is, like 30 minutes before the session, the Danish and Hansa player comes up to me. Gonna have to dissolve the alliances because we're gonna jump the Ottomans at the start of the session and attack them for score, and I end up with.
Yeah, because I mean, last time we had this really interesting war where diplomacy failed and war started, and I didn't think I had a chance to catch up. But then that war put me in a position where if I start a war right up and win it, I have a chance to pass and score, and I was lucky.
Yes.
Yeah, and basically my country was not recovered enough, and the only ally I could really find was Great Britain, and my colony in Brazil.
Yeah, they turned into Brazil.
Yeah, well, I let them go freely because they had backings of Venice and Spain, and I thought they would avoid a war and they kept sending me money, but they kept bugging out of every war. Sadly, I should never have moved back the attack fleet to Morocco.
Yeah, I saw
I was a bit.
The British fleet together with you guys.
The British fleet didn't follow up. So if we had combined our fleets, then because I defeated the Spanish in one attack.
Yeah, the British actually managed to get an attack on the main Spanish armada and completely knocked them out at one point as well, which pushed them all the way back.
They retreated back.
Yeah,
it was the Moroccan fleet. Okay, yeah, so that was kind of a mess up. So overall, this game has been running for 3 months now.
Yeah.
We wrapped up today. It's been 3 long months. Are you guys happy with what went on with this?
Yeah, I mean it's been a lot of fun, and you can feel that. I mean, we started up playing this kind of stuff to test the game and to get people in the office get feel for it and to be more committed to the game. But it turns into something more, right? It turns into something that takes over the office every Tuesday. With lunch meetings and backroom dealings and these kind of an ill-considered word in the pub can lead to a major great power war in the next session.
Yes, definitely. So everybody who in the development studio are watching right now, because I know you guys are cheaters.
I didn't have time to it because I was fighting for the Moroccan life.
That's because you only have one monitor.
No, I got 3
monitors. You have 3? Well, you should probably open one up on the stream up on one of the other screens then.
Yeah, so but then I get distracted and it's like 1 minute delay and it's like, no, it's not efficient.
Yeah, and I mean, the strength of your country is also the difficult part. You have to manage.
Yeah.
I mean, one reason...
I kept retreating my armies back to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Because it's behind lots of desert with high attrition, and Timbuktu has like 14 base attacks.
Yeah, I think the Spanish army suffered most from attrition. He lost a lot of manpower.
Yeah, I kept trying to attack his armies because you had far better morale, and I kept losing.
Yeah. And really at the end of the game, I think I maxed out tech.
Yeah, I didn't reach that far. I kept like trying to survive the war. If there had been 10 more years, I would have basically destroyed Hindustan.
Pretty much, yeah.
I should have done that instead of the ill-conceived attack on Spain.
That was also a thing with that, because Hindustan was attacked by Morocco earlier, so it wasn't that difficult to get him on board on a revenge war.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is it time for the...
Let's say it's almost time for the thing. And let's call them in.
Thomas, kan du skicka in tredje prisdagen?
Yes. Let's quickly go up in the game. We're doing this again in the near future, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm going to be evaluating these sessions with my other colleagues, but apparently you're up for it to do more stuff.
Yeah, that's our plan at least, and that's the time. The third place comes first, and.
We have a third place.
Yes.
That would be me, yes.
As we were talking earlier, Moroccan Venice was fighting about the 4th place, and for some weird reason, the Venetians ended up 4th. I like to blame my incompetence in diplomacy. But the 3rd place were the Netherlands. And you didn't start as Netherlands, but you started as...
As Burgundy, yeah.
And you're playing a very different Netherlands strategy.
Yeah, that too. It was an interesting campaign. Well, obviously, first as Burgundy, the first thing I found out in 1444 was that France had made deals with Castile and with England. So the obvious Burgundy start of forging a coalition to hammer France was not an option. So if you can't beat them, join them. And that's what I did.
Yeah, and you didn't play like a trade or colonial. There's no promises outside that huge orange blob.
Yeah.
Well, you could argue that Northern Britain is a colony, but
Yeah, that is my argument.
He took the original. He retook the original Dutch territories in Germany, which I was very proud of. It was.
I call it Western Germany.
Western Germany.
The Western Isles is what I call it.
yeah. So you ended up.
West Frisia, perhaps.
You ended third place, and that's pretty good.
Thank you.
You did better than me, so that's pretty good. And if you're third place, you end up with one of these thingies you can drink water from.
Yes.
Nothing else. We can't mention.
Are we gonna have? Are we gonna get them to drink from those? Probably should.
They can do whatever they want, but this one says third place EU4 2013.
I don't think I can read that, so you're gonna have to put that a little bit closer to the camera.
You can show it to the camera.
Yeah, you can. He'll probably post it on the forums. So
it's a little. It's a bit.
In various poses.
We're gonna have prizes next time as well.
Yes. Top three should always get prizes there, but then it's gonna say EU4 2014.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
So
thank you so much, Rich King.
Can I kiss it?
Yes, you can. And send in the second place.
Yes, get out.
Or the first.
Get out, number 3. Number 2.
Time for first loser.
Yes, exactly. First loser. Yes, that's right. See, the thing about prize ceremonies is they're always awkward, which makes them hilarious.
Yes.
Which is exactly why we're doing this. But I think we talked about having like a shield or something like that, and like put people's name on it, and they can keep it on their desk.
Yeah, well, we're talking about having one in the office where it shows the top 8 players for each season.
Mm-hmm. Karsten.
Yeah. Karsten, you played Russia.
Yes.
1 million manpower.
Yes, and more than 500,000 man standing. But
Russia OP.
well, it's been cut down quite a bit, and I couldn't beat France 1-on-1 right now, so I think it's fair that he's got first place. But I'm pretty content with how my Russia did.
So you get second place.
Yes.
What are you gonna pick next time?
I think it's gonna be Burgundy. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm gonna go Burgundy.
It's that Western trade note, man.
Yeah.
And they have very nice ideas and flexibility. Where do you want to go? So.
Our system of picking countries is basically 4 countries are tagged as not available: England, France, Muscovy and Ottomans. Then the top 8 players pick from number 1 down, and then those countries, the rest prioritized are randomized on the rest of the players. So it means that yes, the top players get a free selection, but they can't get the 4 biggest powers.
I'm tempted to get one of those big bowls with balls in them.
Yeah.
For the remaining players, so they can just pull
we're
one
doing
out.
it on Friday. So
Oh, next Friday.
yeah,
Okay.
this Friday.
Oh.
God, anyway.
Sourcing those is going to be difficult. All right.
It's gonna work out and it's gonna be fun, and he's picking ahead of me, so I'm a bit grumbling because I had my eyes on Burgundy as well.
Yeah, well.
It's a fun country. I should have dropped down now to side of 8 and had a chance of France.
Yeah, well,
There were discussions on people intentionally dropping out just to avoid missing out on the...
So you get one of these little things. It's a bigger one than, what's his name, Netherlands.
Yes, Tobias.
Yeah, and you end up second, EU4
Yes.
2013, which is a bigger trophy.
Yes.
you're going to have to drink from it later as well.
Well,
I
there's enough
don't
space in
think
it.
that's a good idea because it's metal things.
I
And
might
what's
have some
He'll
Russia.
live. It'll make him stronger.
Okay, if it's alcohol in it, it's probably helpful.
Exactly. Alcohol purges everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Karsten, for joining
thank
us.
you.
Get out.
Send in the.
Send
The
in
winner.
Send in the winner.
I was gonna say the gimp, but.
Well, that's kind of what he is, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Send in the game.
There he is. A winner for today, or winner for 3 months of work. 3 months of work there, Wiz.
Yep.
Well done.
Hard work.
We should have said, like, if the AI programmer is not the guy winning it's not a good sign. Especially since he ended up as France.
Yeah.
And it was an easy ride. He never lost any promises. Everyone kept allying with him at all times.
Yeah, there was never a coalition against me. Never. Except, those 2 times.
So things kind of spiral out of control, and all of a sudden, revolutionary France happened. Even though he managed to force revolutionary France by getting the 10 loans, which he let them lapse. That needs to be changed.
That's gonna be changed for the next batch.
Yeah,
it's gonna definitely need to be inflation of at least 20%.
Yeah.
There you go.
You'll exploit that one.
First patch note right there already for the next one.
Yeah.
So
but at least that hurts. So that's fine, in my opinion.
Revolutionary Empire is so OP, or a Republic, or whatever.
Yeah, both of them.
Imperial Conquest CB on Ming I saw as well. That was very, very quick. And basically it took over where Britain failed, which I thought was pretty amusing.
I also attacked the second time because I wanted to see if I could make them a protectorate before the time ran out. Wasn't quite able to. I broke the truce.
For the longest time, for about 2 months, Britain was in the lead.
Yes.
Like firmly in the lead. And you pretty much broke him down together with Russia. Yep. Are you afraid for next session that he's going to come back and ruin your shit?
It's entirely possible. He has professed that the main person he holds a grudge against is the Hansa for...
Yeah, but everyone has a grand...
Exactly.
Nobody likes Hansa.
But I don't know, that might just be a cover. I do think that he will gun for me. Let's just say it this way, I will not trust anything he tells me the next session.
Just crush him. Crush him under your powerful hands. What nation are you going to be picking? You've got number 1?
Most likely Austria.
Austria?
Yes.
You're gonna change the world and not be exiled to Gulag.
Oh, it's gonna be an interesting Europe.
I am gonna reform the Holy Roman Empire. That's my aim for next game.
You're reforming the Holy Roman. If that doesn't work, I want to see Germany.
Yeah. Oh wait, Austria can't form Germany. Sadly.
They shouldn't.
You can always change your culture.
Yeah. No. It's not culture. I think it's tag based.
It's a tag based.
It's tag based. Okay, I thought it was German.
What happens if, let's say, we see someone playing Brandenburg?
They die. Like that. Yeah. The moment I see a Brandenburg, I hit the red button in Vienna. and the nukes go.
Yeah, only 600 years before schedule.
Let's say Teutonic Order and just accidentally click the Form Pressure button.
They die.
But if you're like let's
let's not speculate
in my empire.
Okay, let's not speculate too much so far.
Yeah.
So Johan was basically saying, "Damn, I can't play Burgundy. I probably have to go Brandenburg." That's probably the thought you were just having.
No, I didn't say because I find Brandenburg is not that fun. I'm probably thinking Denmark or Poland.
And are we playing with Random New World?
Yes.
Yes.
It's more fun.
Okay. So for our next session. I don't think we know when we're going to be starting. I think it's on the 28th.
No,
I think when it starts.
28th because there's a bunch of us coming back
from somewhere.
Yes.
The 4th, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 4th. Remember the 4th. No, it was remember the 5th.
Yes, the 4th of February. We're going to be continuing this session with not continuing. We're going to be starting up with a brand new session for you guys to enjoy from day one. Not this late game bullshit that goes on and like 20 nations remaining. No, a full 144 nations on the map with tons and tons of different stuff going on. Johan, before we shut off, give him his trophy. It's a big one.
It's the biggest one.
It's the big one. I've had my eyes on you for a while.
You've been eyeing it up. It's going to be sitting on your desk.
Look me, baby.
You can open it yourself. It was too advanced.
You've been exploiting way too much.
It's bigger than the others together, and you can probably kill someone with it.
I'll take that.
The interesting one is that this model that I ordered, it says U4 number 1, is called Fred or Fred or something, and I find it most funny because Fred is the name of our boss, and also Fred is the Swedish word for peace, and it's hilarious for a multiplayer game like this.
Especially when you're playing as revolutionary France in the 1800s.
Completely peaceful. The entire game.
We have no weapons.
I'd like to point out that Morocco is one of the few countries that were never attacked by France.
Yeah.
That's nice. Even though, because, part of Morocco was part of France at one point in history.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not in
Kinda.
the real history.
Yeah,
which was in our
exactly.
game.
Exactly. We're going to be rewriting the history books.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here. We're going to be back with you later today.